So, hello everyone. Today I'm here with Benny, who has just recently finished the Master Real American English program for 3 months. Benny, thank you so much for taking some time to share your experience with us. Really appreciate that. To start, maybe just to give us a little bit of context, can you tell us a little bit about you, about where you live, and maybe why you wanted to improve your English?
I'm Peruvian. I live in Panama City. I work for a company that manufacture products in the US.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to constantly write emails or talk with my colleagues in the
Mm-hmm.
US. And we also buy and sell products from other parts of the world. So there are a lot of communications involved. Our manuals are in English.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it's very, very important to do it right and to to speak on right with people and feel comfortable every time I do it.
Right, yeah, because it sounds like you use English pretty much every day in your work. Is that correct?
Yes, every day,
Okay, right.
every day,
Every day, yeah.
even on weekends.
Even on weekends, it never stops, right?
Yeah.
Right, sure. So if you've got that opportunity to use your English every day, so what was it that you felt, when you joined the program? Like, what was the feeling or the frustration or the block that you had that made you decide to start Master Real American English?
Okay, so I realized that it's not enough just hiding the closed captioning when you see videos
Mm-hmm.
on internet, or maybe I sometimes struggle trying to say what I have in my mind,
Right.
and so I want to one and for all master that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I was in uh, in a meeting,
Mm-hmm.
and so the guy leading the meeting asked questions, and I already have my answer in my mind,
Yeah.
but I had like I struggled trying to do what I want to try
Mm-hmm.
to say what I
Yeah.
want to say, and I at the end say one or two words, and then I got out of the meeting feeling frustrated not
Mm.
to sharing
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
and and yep.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's like you were in these kinds of situations where it's like you understood what they said, you knew what you wanted to respond, like you had even formulated it in your head, but then like it just did, didn't come out basically.
Yes, I remember feeling like
Yeah.
ready to say what I want to say,
Yeah.
and when I try to say it out loud, my voice sounds weird, and I feel shy, and
Mm.
so I think nobody understood me,
Yeah.
and I wanted to take the bull from the horns, right?
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
And and master that and feeling comfortable doing it.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Just like, okay, I have this problem. Like you said, take the bull by the horns. Good expression there, and just really fix the situation. Yeah. And
Yeah.
so, you that was when you started, or before you started the Master Real American English program. Um, and after the 3 months in the program, like what has changed for you in terms of, speaking English and using English?
So definitely feeling more comfortable talking to strange people or people I never met before.
Right.
Faster Fluency Club was very good at that point.
Yeah.
And so I feel that my hearing is more trained to get new accents right.
Yeah, because in the Fluency Club, it's like you have people from like all over the world, and you have to get used to hearing their different accents and their different ways of speaking English. And I think it's kind of like in the real world, because, you know, you can work with native speakers or, you know, people of other nationalities, and, you know, you have to learn to communicate with them. Yeah.
Yes. It's what else? Pronunciation. I have to speak in our sessions. We have to talk more frequently,
Yeah.
finding new words also.
Right. Yeah. Are you talking about the group coaching sessions?
What else? Yeah, the group coaching sessions, yeah.
Okay.
And the private sessions too, right?
Yeah.
And now I even notice that when I'm listening a song in English,
Yeah.
I understand more quickly the lyrics.
Okay. Good. Yeah.
That wasn't like something I wanted to do, but
that wasn't your main objective, but it's a nice
yes,
result.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I finally said, hey, this works, right?
This works. Yeah, right. You know, I'm kind of the same way. Like, you know, I like to learn languages, but whenever I'm listening to a song, it's just, if I can catch an expression, like, I'm like, hey, I got that. And then I like to sing it because because I know what they're saying, and I get, very excited about that. So, okay, fantastic. Now, before you joined the program, if you can remember back 3 months ago, were there any kind of questions or hesitations that you had about the program?
I think the big questions was, is my level of English enough for joining the program, and or feeling comfortable, and I'm going to really use it, or is it going to be good for me if I feel my level of English is not good enough? And I think that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. You have to just do it. Just sure, you have to work a lot, do the homework, or preparing yourself before the sessions and everything. But that's normal, right?
Exactly.
You
Yeah,
have
exactly.
to do it.
I mean, it's like anything. It's like if you want to make a change or you want to make some sort of improvement, you can have all the motivation in the world, but if you don't do it, you know, nothing's going to change. And I think that's maybe, I don't know, and you can tell me what you think as a student. But, you know, when we put the program together, we were like, what can we create that's going to give the students, you know, like lots of opportunities to practice, to prepare things, to do homework, so that, you know, so that it's quite structured, in fact, and that you get enough different opportunities to really focus on the things that you want to focus on, or to come with your questions and that kind of thing. Yeah.
Oh yes, that's like so the program have different
parts. Yeah.
Yeah, and that and you you feel that it's designed to face different kind of situations,
Mm.
and all together is going to improve your English, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Uh-huh.
because
So
English is like it's a lot of things. It's grammar, it's vocabulary, it's pronunciation, it's communication skills, it's
mhm,
and you got to kind of do all of it. So yeah,
mhm.
right.
And it's never going to end. It's it's not like uh, you are going to, or at least for me,
Hmm.
I know that I'm going to, I have to keep studying English and practicing
Yeah.
uh, forever, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's not one of these things where it's like, okay, I'm finished.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
always, I mean, and I mean, like even native speakers, they take training on like how to be good at presentations or how to be good at networking. So, and I mean, like it's just a never-ending cycle of learning, but that's why it's fun.
Yep, yeah, that's why it's
Yeah,
fun.
right. So, I guess one final question is, like for a student who is maybe looking at the program and maybe who has the same questions as you had, um, is there anything that you would say to that student to help them to make their decision?
I think it's for everybody.
Hmm.
I think um, I think that you have to work hard to make it work,
Yeah,
right?
definitely, definitely.
I think it's a very um, it's fun because you meet people from around the world.
Yeah.
You face different situations. You can even find new friends,
Mm-hmm.
um, and it's going to help you in different aspects of English, right?
Mm-hmm.
From
Mm-hmm.
pronunciation, words, expressions, idioms. But it's going to do it in real life,
Yeah.
right? It's like
Yeah.
it's going to prepare you for real situations, right?
Mm. Yeah, exactly. Because yeah, like it's I mean, it's like real interactions, real situations and things like that. So yeah, right.
Hmm.
Okay, great. Well, Benny, I just want to again say congratulations for finishing the program, and thanks a lot for sharing your experience with us.
Anytime.